We've all heard the panic. Microsoft's AI chief made headlines with a blunt prediction. Within 18 months, white-collar jobs are going away. You can wait to see if he's exaggerating to scare up venture capital, but letting the tide roll over you is a terrible strategy. If you want to stay relevant, you need an active escape plan right now. A lot of people will point you toward AI data labeling as the easy way in. They pitch it as entry-level work, getting paid to sit at home and train models. The reality is, it's a complete trap. Today, the vast majority of these listings are scams. They ask for unpaid work, harvest your data, steal personal information, and vanish completely. You get ghosted. Real wealth in the 2026 economy is built on the periphery of AI. It goes to the people selling the tools, maintaining the physical hardware, and integrating these systems into legacy businesses. That leaves 7 viable, non-coding career paths for 2026. Choosing the right one comes down to a harsh personal filter, deciding exactly how much you value geographic stability over a high-stress remote hustle. Surviving this transition depends on mapping your own risk tolerance to the right career vehicle, regardless of whether you have a computer science degree. Let's break down where you fit. We treat artificial intelligence like it exists in thin air, but it requires massive physical infrastructure. The heavy lifting happens inside gigantic data centers that consume more power and water than entire cities. With nearly 3,000 new data centers currently under construction, the market is facing a severe shortage of technicians. And unlike software engineering, these positions do not require a prestigious college degree. Major tech corporations are so desperate for baseline support that they are running paid training programs. You start with zero experience, and companies like Oracle actually pay you to learn the maintenance ropes on the job. The catch is location. You get an open door and a highly stable paycheck, but you forfeit the laptop lifestyle. You have to physically commute and clock in at the facility. If you insist on working remotely but still want infrastructure security, look at the digital equivalent, the AI quality assurance tester. As language models get integrated into everything, companies are terrified of what happens when the tech hallucinations occur. New legislation, like the European Union's AI Act, makes rigorous testing a legal requirement. Corporations have to pay teams to evaluate model bias, test safety limits, and prevent multi-million-dollar lawsuits. This lets you tap directly into bottomless corporate compliance budgets. The downside? The day-to-day work is incredibly repetitive, demanding extreme, meticulous attention to detail as you review thousands of text outputs. If security sounds boring and you want to chase a massive income cap, skip the tech side entirely. Learning to sell AI software takes a fraction of the time it takes to learn how to program it. AI sales is about convincing traditional businesses to buy expensive, high-ticket integrations. Because the deal sizes are huge, the commission checks for the salespeople closing them are uncapped and heavy. But there is zero room to hide here. You will spend your days aggressively cold-calling business owners and managing high-stress pipelines. If you fail to close, there is no salary safety net to catch you. The other high-speed path is AI automation. Using modern visual tools, you can build complex, automated workflows to replace boring business processes without ever touching a line of traditional code. Online gurus are hyping up general automation agencies as easy money, which means the general market is flooded. To actually survive, you must hyper-specialize. You don't automate businesses, you automate independent real estate brokerages. Building specific solutions for a targeted niche allows you to scale fast and charge a premium. But as an independent operator, you eat all the entrepreneurial risk. These hustler paths offer the highest possible remote ceiling. You just have to trade away your peace of mind and structural stability to get there. Most people belong right in the middle, the integrators. These are the mechanics and translators who adapt complex AI models to everyday businesses. Look at what is happening to Google. Traditional links are getting pushed down by AI-generated summaries at the top of the page. This bar chart shows AI search volume exploding 527% in just 1 year. Companies are desperate to make sure their products show up in those new AI answers, creating huge demand for AI SEO specialists. It is incredibly lucrative right now, but highly volatile. The algorithms shift weekly, and your tactics have to pivot just as fast. If you prefer building systems over chasing algorithms, look at the AI support engineer. Your job is simply to fix the customized software when it breaks on the client's end. When major players like OpenAI sell custom integrations to Fortune 500 companies, they need armies of support staff to keep the tech running smoothly. If the client's custom tool goes down, the entire enterprise deal is at risk. That makes your role mission critical, which means incredible job security. The cost is your stress level. You serve as the human buffer, absorbing the frustration when an expensive system fails. The final integrator path is AI tutoring. This focuses on teaching basic prompting and software navigation to a panicked workforce, bypassing the deep technical requirements of machine learning. This area chart tracks the financial scope of corporate training. We are watching the AI education market swell from $3.5 billion to an expected $30 billion by 2029, entirely driven by corporations forcing their staff to get literate. It is a low-stress, steady environment where you actively help people keep their jobs. You won't see massive commission checks of a dedicated enterprise salesperson. These integrator positions strike a clean balance. They offer remote flexibility and strong pay, as long as you have the mental endurance to constantly adapt to new software updates. Let's cut through the noise and lock in your decision. If you demand to work remotely and have a high tolerance for risk, you are the optimizer. Your fastest route to wealth is jumping straight into AI sales or building a niche automation agency. If you want the remote lifestyle but need a steady, predictable paycheck, you are the pragmatist. Route yourself into AI support, quality assurance, or SEO, where you balance flexibility with corporate backing. And if you prioritize guaranteed entry and paid training over location independence, you are the stability seeker. Go find a corporate training program and become a data center technician. Stop listening to executives telling you the sky is falling. Pick the lane that fits your reality, log off, and start learning the specific skills required for that exact role. Success in the 2026 AI shift requires a decisive commitment to the career vehicle that matches your lifestyle constraints.
Thank you. Share and subscribe to Learn AI for more AI insights.